Hello, and welcome to Live Happy, a podcast where we share weekly inspiring messages to help uplift and motivate teens to have a healthy body and a healthy mind. I'm your host, Nicole Skowerneck. Right now, we find ourselves in the midst of a global pandemic. This has challenged not only our physical health, but our mental health and emotions too. The U.S. Surgeon General Vivek Murthy stated that mental health challenges in children, adolescents, and young adults are real and widespread. Even before the pandemic, an alarming number of young people struggled with feelings of helplessness, depression, and thoughts of suicide, and rates have increased over the past decade. Yes, we live in challenging times, but there is hope and opportunity to create change. Here, we share real stories from real teens just like you, who have found happiness through their struggle with depression. Today, I would like to welcome our first guest, Brianne. She is currently a high school senior and has recently started an Instagram page to inspire health and fitness among her peers. Welcome, Brianne.
Hi, thank you for having me.
So my first question for you today is, can you tell us a little bit about your Instagram page and what inspired you to create it?
My Instagram page is where I just post workouts for people to do and occasionally healthy habits that I have learned that have helped me in my life. And I wanted to create it so I could help motivate people my age, especially, to exercise more and to create healthy habits young.
That's awesome. So according to the CDC, depression and anxiety in our youth have increased from over 5% in 2003 to over 8% in 2012. That is about 1 in every 20. And I can only imagine how much that number has continued to grow in recent years. What do you think is causing or attributing to the rise on teen depression?
I think that the use of social media has impacted a lot because people are just constantly comparing themselves to others, and it just adds to, takes a toll on their mental health a lot.
Do you feel that exercise has made a difference for you in your own life? And is there a story you'd like to share about how exercise has helped you?
Yes, it has definitely made a difference in my life. It's made me feel more confident in my body and in my abilities, and I've also noticed that when I exercise, it helps me to just feel happier and to not be as anxious, and I can tell when I need to exercise again if I've taken a break, because I will usually tend to feel a lot more anxious.
That's interesting. Another question I have is, we're all human and we all have those days where we just don't feel like exercising. What helps you to stay motivated on those days?
Well, I think exercising doesn't really come down to motivation. It comes down to discipline. So I think that even when you're not motivated, just doing 5 minutes of exercise can really help motivate you and can just make you feel accomplished in yourself. So you have to just be okay with doing as little as you possibly can, but at least you're still doing it.
I love that. That's awesome. Well, my final question for you today is, what advice would you have for someone who is just beginning?
Just don't give up, because progress takes time and you're not going to see results automatically. You will definitely notice a change in your mental health and your happiness quicker than your actual physical results. So just focus on why it makes you feel good and why you started doing it in the first place, instead of dwelling on the looks and the physique and all of the outside appearances of it.
Thank you so much, Brianne, for sharing your inspiring thoughts and wisdom with us today. In closing, a 19th century philosopher, Thomas Carlyle, once said, "He who has health has hope. He who has hope has everything." That is our message for you today. Remember, there is always hope and a way through the challenges you face. As you make the choice each day to stay active, you will not only improve your life, but create opportunities to be an inspiration to others. So, what are you waiting for? Put on your shoes and live happy. Thanks for joining us today. If you would like more information about what we discussed today, please visit our website at www.live-happy-campaign.com. Thanks again.